Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and in today's video we're going to talk about Monstropolis and the full details, or really the details that Disney released at D23 about the potential the new mini-land starting construction in 2025. So yes, Disney announced that again, everything that was announced is under construction and in active development, and will be open and completed within the next 5 years. Disney released a couple pieces of concept art of where this land could go, and we actually broke that down in a previous video. I'll link that one up to the top right corner and down below. You can go check that out. But basically, the two pieces of concept art suggest that this new mini land can go into the Muppets area, the Muppets courtyard, or the animation courtyard. No matter where it goes, this land will have at least one attraction, and one restaurant, and probably definitely some meet and greets with the Monsters Inc. characters. This restaurant is going to be that Asian restaurant from the movie, I forgot the name, but that is going to be there. You can tell by the giant eyeball, which is pretty cool. And hopefully it could be some like character dining, or at least a highly themed dining. We'll see all the Mike Sully's girlfriend there, or sorry, Mike's girlfriend in there, and the chef, of course. Hopefully there'll be some cool stuff going on there, because there'll be has the opportunity to be a highly themed restaurant experience, which would be really cool. Then, my favorite part of this attraction, this is one of my favorite announcements. One, I do love Monsters Inc., but two, this Monsters Inc. door coaster is incredible. That's right, Disney will be building the first ever suspended roller coaster. This will be a Vekoma Family STC roller coaster. That's the model. STC is just the model, but basically a Vekoma Family coaster. We think it's going to be a Vekoma Family coaster based on the concept art and the fact that Disney works with Vekoma about 99% of the time when dealing with roller coasters. This has a unique system going on here. It's going to literally be just like the movie, because this is based on the door scene. That's why it's called the door coaster, and that's why it's suspended, because those doors are suspended on rails, and Mike and Sully are hanging on them, with Boo going through the massive rooms there. And that's exactly what's going to happen here, which is super, super cool. Disney released actually some models, or unveiled some models at D23 the very next day, which is why I wanted to, wait a little bit to make this video, because I wanted to really digest and go into these models, because pretty interesting. There's going to be a dual load system, but also a lift system. That's right. So these Vekoma coaster trains will be only two seaters, two per row, but there'll be multiple rows, of course, but also, again, you'll be literally lifted from the loading platform, like in the movie, that little things clang to the door and lift them. That's going to happen in the coaster, and you'll lift up to the top and just glide down the coaster train or coaster rail throughout the show boating. So it'll be no lift till, no launch. It's again a very family friendly coaster, but it'll be almost like when Legoland had that suspended coaster that one time, Legoland California at least, where those two buckets look like coaster trains, but they're like single-seater coaster trains, lifted up in the elevator, and they glided down a very nice, easy pathway over to the finish line. That's basically what's going to happen here, just a much grander scale. There'll be more thematic elements, which is super, super cool. Again, it saves a lot of space having an elevator lift like that, but also it's literally from the movie, which is, you just can't get any more close to the movie than that. These other models show the coaster track inside the show building, very, very big. I mean, there's a lot of coaster track. It's kind of stacked. There's multiple levels going around and around and around. Now, not sure if all this is coaster track for the coaster, but maybe some of it's also thematic elements. So like some railing, maybe Mike and Sully will be going next to you, like in the concept art. That could be a screen, or it could be both. It could be a physical door going around and around, a whole chain of doors, and then Mike and Sully just on a screen coming out of the door. But that'd be cool. I imagine this whole room would be full of doors moving, animated doors moving, just like it is in the attraction at California Adventure, Mike and Sully to the rescue. Very great attraction. Very nice dark ride there. And I feel like they have in that scene they have the door scene, and they use mirrors to make it look like there's a whole bunch of doors. Well, here they might use mirrors, but they also will just probably have like literally hundreds of doors, which is really cool. Again, this coaster and land will begin construction in 2025, setting the stage for probably an opening date in 2027, I'm guessing. Latest 2028, but probably 2027 if I really had to guess. It's not too big of a land, or too big of a coaster, but it's a nice family option to the Slinky Dog Dash, which is family friendly, but more on the kiddie side. And then, of course, Rock and Roller Coaster, which is on the extreme intense side. And again, this will take over one of two areas in the Hollywood Studios area, the extremely underutilized animation courtyard area, or the little more utilized but very, very popular. It's interesting. Muppets are very popular within the fandom, but the wait times and stuff aren't that popular. But it's more popular, certainly, than Animation Courtyard. And my suggestion for it would be to go to Animation Courtyard, where I can go ahead and really take out Star Wars Launch Bay and a whole bunch of other stuff, but also really go ahead and my real suggestion is to expand to the parking lots. Hollywood Studios should build a couple of parking garages, and they should expand new lands into the parking lots instead of constantly replacing things. But yes, I go into that more in my other video that I made about the location of the attraction. The title and thumbnail says "Bye Bye Muppets?" ? Because that's the rumor on the streets. Well, that's actually what the concept art suggests. So go check that out. I'll link that up above. And if you like this video, make sure to press that thumbs up. You can also subscribe for more theme park updates and Disney updates and videos just like these. And if you want to help out the channel and support even more, you can go ahead and become a channel member for early access to videos like these and on select live streams. There's member-only chats. What do you think of the Monstropolis land coming to Hollywood Studios? Do the potential locations, things that could be replacing, damper your excitement? Totally understandable if true. And what do you think about that door coaster that's been rumored for 20 years and is finally happening? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, have a magical day.